Hey, my name is Crispina French, and I am a textile upcycling entrepreneur, activist, information conduit. My passion and purpose is to inspire so that we can impact the volume of textile waste by just reusing, recycling, upcycling, repurposing the textile waste that we already have made on the planet. So, if you've been around for a little while, you might have been following the sequence of live little videos that I've been making for my own clarity, actually, and just sharing those in the hope that they're inspiring and helpful for others. And a couple weeks ago, I was talking about my customers itinerary and why building a pyramid of product offerings is important. And then last week, I kind of reverted back to thinking about purpose, right? Like the distinguishing factors between, what sets the big why of your life apart from your purpose, and how this sort of recent epiphany came to me where I realized that those two things are actually quite different. So, I arrived at this place of inspiration, right? My purpose being to inspire and to engage with people in a creative manner to help them find their own creativity, and using textile upcycling as a super accessible tool in that way. So today I wanted to talk to you about keeping focused on that purpose, and then also building into that the pyramid structure of your product offering. So with the idea of your pyramid being kind of a triangular shaped thing, like if you're in the United States and you've been around for as long as I have, you probably remember that nutrition pyramid where, the bottom has the most commonly consumed foods or whatever. Anyway, if you think of it that way, your bottom level is going to be kind of like where people initially find you and interact with you. And as they move toward the pinnacle, they, purchase offerings that you offer that provide value to them. So today I wanted to talk about a new thing that we're offering in Stitcherhood. And now, if you haven't been around for very long, you might not know that Stitcherhood is a really beautiful online community for textile upcyclers that I founded back in 2021. And as a matter of fact, you can learn all about it on this week's episode of the Rags to Riches podcast. But so we are offering classes, member taught classes within Stitcherhood, and they're available to those who are members, and they're also available to anyone who's interested. So our upcoming class is going to be taught by our community manager. Her name is Sandra Primo, and she is a textile upcycling artist in her own right. She's been doing beautiful work with antique laces and vintage linens and beautiful silk scarves for over 20 years. And, she's based in Austin, Texas, and we have kind of like parallel paths through our textile upcycling journeys. And it's really fun to connect with her in that way. And she will be teaching a class on making a kimono jacket from upcycled, repurposed scarves. And it's just a really beautiful way to use the scarves you might have stashed in your drawer that you just maybe never get a chance to wear, that maybe they have meaning to you. It's a way to celebrate all of those different, places and memories that are attached to sometimes the scarves that are gifted or found in the thrift stream, where they're just like these beautiful pieces of kind of history that sometimes get sort of sidelined by the impracticality, I guess, of their initial purpose. And with Sandra's class, you can take those things and make them into something that's maybe more useful and super stylish, and just really a nice layer to add to any summer wardrobe. So that is a nice way to, thinking about the, back to that pyramid, people initially find me on social media. They maybe join my email list. They get emailed cool little videos like this one. And, maybe then they join Stitcherhood, which is our, like I said, the membership organization. It's a $17 a month membership fee for that. And you can go with an annual subscription, which is a little less expensive. And then, after that, then what, right? So then, okay, if a customer wants to become a little more involved without a huge commitment, registering for one of our classes is a nice way to do it. And this class in particular is going to be offered on August 17th. It is a $97 tuition for the class for people who are not members of Stitcherhood. And then our Stitcherhood membership get a 50% pricing on all of the classes that are held within the membership. So, you know, become a member, check out the class if you love the class, if you love the community that's happening and developing and becoming richer with every new member in Stitcherhood. Hang out and just check it out and see how that might serve you on your textile upcycling journey. And, you know, regardless, even if you're not really ready for that kind of a commitment, the class is going to be awesome. Sandra, you can look her up at theunruffled.com. She has a beautiful presence online, and her marketplace is full of her handmade, one-of-a-kind, just beautiful silk and antique lace and linen dresses, dusters, jackets. She makes beautiful cuffs. So go check her out and think about how you can build into your product offerings things that are attainable for people at different price points, and see if that helps you kind of fill in maybe some gaps that you might have, or think about things in a different way so you can, you know, nurture people for just a little tiny bit of money a month, or you can, you know, offer something that is a little bit more expensive and a little bit more of a commitment to people who are super interested and engaged by whatever it is you're offering out there. So with that said, I hope you have a great week, and I will come back to you with another one of these little videos. If you're interested, you can, if you're not already on my email list, you can join by going to crispina.eco, and if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll find a spot to add your name to my email list. Thanks so much for being with me. Have a great week.